everyone, Ali Husain from H2TEAMORLANDO Keller Williams Parks, and also Husain.
I'm here. You just can't see me. Welcome, guys.
And this is another episode of Market Mondays. All right, well, look, I know I haven't been here for a long time. I've been here, but I haven't actually done a lot of videos, and I apologize for that. No, actually, I've just been kind of busy. Didn't have a chance to do any videos, but we are definitely keeping our pulse on the stats for you. And yeah, so what are we going to talk about today?
Oh, yeah, let's have a really cool discussion. I have a few things I want to get off my chest.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You know what infuriates me? Let's just go there first.
Okay. What infuriates you, Uzi?
What infuriates me are people who want to take advantage of the market because, it's been a seller's market here. So they want to charge a high price, but then what they're giving their listing to a discount broker, and that discount broker, I'm not saying that they're all the same, but in this case, this particular discount broker is so lazy. They did not take professional pictures. They did the sign in the yard is not
okay. So
sign in the yard, and yeah, they just.
Okay, so let's start to talk about a few things. So first off, obviously we would prefer that you use your favorite realtors, Uzi and Ali.
At H2TEAMORLANDO.
Of course. But if for some reason you chose not to and would be sad face, just kind of keep a few things in mind. I would not necessarily look for the most discounted broker, because what's going to happen is you're going to run into issues like this. So we had seen a listing the other day recently where, okay, you guys all have smartphones. If you were to try to put a picture in the MLS that's vertical, yeah, it's not going to look as appealing, and you can't see the full picture in all of its glory. Horizontal pictures is a start, but more than that is, generally speaking, like when we have our listings, we'll actually hire a professional photographer.
Why do we do that? Because photography is an art, and real estate photography is also an art. There's, it's not just about showcasing a home or showcasing a feature. It's also to keep in mind that when most people are looking online, and they're looking through like hundreds of listings or thousands of pictures, they're not actually choosing a home, they're eliminating homes.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's the reality.
Yeah.
You're going through these really fast on your favorite online real estate search engine. Hopefully it's
KW.com on our app.
And hopefully it's our app on your phone, or maybe it's on our website. But the point is, they're going through them really fast, and then it's not just about being wide angled. It's not just about the right lighting. It's all of those things, and there's an art to it. And
right.
This bozo
decided to take pictures with his Pixel or iPhone camera, and they were all kind of like, most of them were vertical.
And here's the other piece of it. I've seen some phenomenal pictures on mobile devices, on handheld phones. I've seen some phenomenal. This guy is not a photographer, because he could not take a picture of anything to save his life. I mean, it's not like...
I would love to show these pictures, but I'm going to refrain because...
We will show these pictures once the house is sold.
Yes.
If it gets sold, because of the fact that they're not doing any marketing. And let's go back to price here. So in the last few weeks, I had noticed in our farm area and some other areas where we do a lot of business, I had noticed that there were some homes that came in the market, and they were probably asking a little bit more than what it was the correct price. And yet they were selling, and they were going under contract.
Within a few days.
Within a few days. And the reason is because they were asking a little bit higher, not a lot higher, not $20,000 more than what, it should be. Maybe, $5,000 more. Something close to Yeah, you want to take advantage of the fact that it's a hot market. Why not try to get a bidding war? Or why not try to get a little extra if you can, or
Of course.
have a little bit extra so that you can maybe give back if you need to in the case of a negotiation or something. But those other homes, they had the professional photography, they had the marketing at least behind them. This idiot, and the reason why it pisses me off, honestly, guys, is because it's actually on my street. No, I mean, it's true. It's on my street, and so it bothers me because, you know, it's gonna just sit there, have days on market until it actually gets sold, and people are not stupid, right? I mean, that's the other thing. It's like, you have absolutely no understanding that the buyer of today is actually a sophisticated buyer. Even if they're not represented, they have access to data.
Of course.
No one's going to pay.
Oh, yeah.
And here's the thing about this house. It's not like they have anything in there that
was like mind-blowing, like, oh, I have to have this house.
That would
So I'll pay an extra $20,000 for it.
So anyways, I'll get off my
Okay, that's fine. No, you're... Okay, so then, along the same lines, too, signs. This sign that they had on the yard, it could not be seen anywhere from the street. Unless you happen to be driving straight and looking to one side, you would never see this sign.
Right, and so what they're losing out on is they're losing out on traffic from a very busy street. So yeah, it loses out on that opportunity to get, it's so there's like basically there's a high traffic street,
Mm-hmm.
and that can access the particular street that his house is on, and therefore they can look at signs, and you can be able to market to a lot more buyers. And as a matter of fact, we've sold 3 houses on the street, so we also know that based on the signs that we use, that you can actually get buyers.
And our signs are actually bigger now.
Yeah, and get the house sold. So anyways, again, let's just change the subject. Let's talk about something about what's happening right now. This is August, and schools are going to be starting back up, whether they're virtual or in person, but the fact is schools are going to be starting back up.
Yes.
And a lot of people might be of that mindset that, oh, now that schools are starting, maybe we don't really, we're not going to see a very heavy or crazy real estate market.
Right.
Do you want to talk about that?
Other than the fact it's not true.
Okay. So the reality is not every buyer is a buyer that is impacted by schools or has to stay put because their children are in school. Well, that's certainly the case, and that certainly, does in fact increase our summer real estate volume, because there are a lot of people who have children and they make that move between school being off. There's a lot of people that move to Florida. WTF? Nope. Welcome to Florida, WTF. So I moved to Florida all year round. And as a matter of fact, that is a good segue. Well, actually, before we go into the segue, so dear sellers, potential sellers, and buyers who might be waiting on the fence thinking, I'll just wait.
Sell when you need to is the bottom line. There's always going to be the market there, and we'll find a way to sell your home.
So the segue was that we actually are looking for a couple of types of properties. Yes.
So these are kind of broad, but if you have anybody who that you happen to know that have this property,
or you have this property,
or if you happen to have this property, correct, then definitely if you can reach out to us, that'd be appreciated. Just email h2teamorlando@gmail.com, and you can put in there, I've got someone for you.
Yeah, there you go.
Or you call them and have them call us, or email us, or
we'll be happy to call
however you need to get us. Send us via homing pigeon or however. Just get us the information.
So there's 2 properties that we're really looking for, and these are individuals who are currently looking to move to Florida. They're looking to retire here.
Yes.
The first one is a little bit more of a tighter area.
Right.
And that would be a couple that need a no HOA, single family dwelling.
In the Lady Lake-ish area, ideally.
About under $200,000 for a price point.
basically near the villages. But it's definitely important, no HOA, and preferably in the newer age as well. So if you happen to be, or happen to know of someone who has this, that would be great if you could just drop us a line.
3-bedroom, right?
Just don't leave it. Just don't leave their information in comments. I don't think
there you
go. They don't want.
They wouldn't appreciate that.
They wouldn't appreciate that.
3-bedroom.
Yeah,
okay.
3-2 is fine.
3-2, and yeah. So we would love to get that one sold if somebody has a property like that, because our buyers, we've been looking for them for a few weeks now, and we can't find anything because there's no inventory.
Yeah.
And the second one is a little more
broader
area, right? So let's start with, for them, again, no HOA and single family dwelling is critical. They're actually looking for even more than an acre, ideally.
Maybe from 1 to 5 acres, yeah.
Between 1 to 5 acres. Up to about $350 is their budget. And their area would include, Deltona, DeBerry.
Basically Ocala, all the way down to, let's say, like even Winter Haven. Haines City, Winter Haven, yep.
Like a really broad Central Florida area. And the thing is, they have a lot of animals, and they're retiring, and they want to make sure that the home is going to be fitting for them in this next phase of their life. So
preferably a pool.
Oh yes, and they would also like a pool. That was their other big thing. So if you know of any property like that, if you can help play matchmaker, we would appreciate it.
Yep. Still on, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Also,
what else should we talk about?
Market stats. I mean, you know what? I'm looking at our board. Market stats.
Staying strong.
They're staying very strong. We had close to 1,000 homes that closed actually.
Wow.
For Osceola, Orange, and Seminole County just last week, in the last 7 days, and about 950 of those 950 additional homes went pending, and only less than 680 listings actually came on the market. So
that means we're running out.
Yeah, and that's why we really, really need more homes in the market. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please click on the bell, turn on notifications, subscribe to our channel, and definitely, if you can, please like us on or follow us on social media. Hashtag H2TEAMORLANDO. Put that in any browser, any social media, and you'll be able to find our posts from there. All right. We hope to see you again soon, next week. Thanks.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.